matchmakers in the country. In my first Tough Love boot camp, I successfully transformed the lives of 8 women, and here he is, desperately looking for love. What happened next?
Coming up, Matchmaker Steve Ward. Steve Ward. Steve Ward from Tough Love.
Was a surprise even to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Ward. You have these rules of dating. Number 1, don't be weird.
Yeah, that's a cardinal rule. Since then, over 20,000 women applied for my second boot camp.
Like my last host. I'm feeling desperate. I'm kind of afraid to date.
Now I'm back. Welcome to Tough Love Boot Camp. Ready to take on a whole new group of women who are desperate and single but can't figure out why. Honestly, none of you would know Mr. Right if he fell out of the sky and landed on your face. My solution? Tough love. You haven't been making any progress because you're addicted to negativity. You need to kick this habit. But I'm not going to pity you. I'm going to tell them the brutal truth about the male perspective.
Hi guys, it's Michelle from Michaela TV, and I am here with Steve Ward from VH1's Tough Love, and he's giving us the opportunity to get an inside scoop on his life and the behind the scenes in the show, right Steve?
That's right.
So Steve, where did the impetus for the show come from?
My mom and I have been matchmakers together for about 7 years. She's been doing it my whole life. And we were just contacted by a production company out of LA called High Noon that was looking to do a dating show from a male point of view. Okay. And my name ended up on a very short list of men with expertise in dating. Mm-hmm. And one thing led to another, and here we are.
Now, what was the youngest age that you started to actually contribute to your mom's matchmaking business?
I was 22.
22?
Yeah,
okay.
and when I first joined the company, it was really just trying to get her more infrastructure.
Okay.
Trying to get her a database and a website.
Operations.
Yeah, I mean, she was still doing everything out of filing cabinets and folders at the time. And, you know, it wasn't very long until I actually interviewed somebody that wanted to meet with me because they wanted a male's perspective. And she actually ended up marrying the first person I introduced her to.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you think as far as emotional maturity? What do you think you bring to your matchmaking business?
Well, I mean, I'm a legacy. I've been around matchmaking my whole life, and I feel like I have a very unique perspective on love and relationships as a result of that upbringing. And so, you know, my mom raised me to be a certain way, to communicate and to be very honest and very respectful of women, and I've translated that into my matchmaking.
Okay, so do you feel that when you are dealing with your own personal life that you bring some of your expertise from your business in with you in an intimate setting?
No, I don't really think so. I mean, it's my personal life is really just like anybody else's. You know, I mean, we're all going through the same
ups and downs,
things.
complications.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said no matter who you are. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Drew Barrymore or if you're Joe the plumber. You know, if you want to be in a relationship and you don't want to be single, then you can be doing something different. And I'm no exception to that.
Okay. Well, what is your definition of love?
To me, I think it's the recognition of beauty in someone else or something else without any threat coming from it. Okay. So you can actually care about that person, place, or thing and not feel like you have anything to fear.
How much of your show that we see on the television is really reality? And how much of it is massaging, you know, for us viewers?
I think the only massaging that you would ever see is when the girls are interviewed into the camera and they're doing their on the flies, because the producers need them to actually say what they feel, and they may not always articulate it the way that they should. So sometimes they'll ask them to rephrase it or frame it in a way that makes sense. Me, on the other hand, everything that I say is very spontaneous. Okay. And whenever I'm in front of the women, it's very spontaneous. So there's nothing scripted about our show.
Okay. Do you have any moments that you were willing to share that we didn't see on the television? Some crazy moments, maybe something that actually made you laugh out loud or just say, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this, or, you know, something that gave you that shocking feeling that we haven't seen, that maybe got edited out?
I don't know, because to be perfectly honest with you, the second season's about to premiere, and I've only seen the first of 10 episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I wait to watch the episodes until they premiere like everyone else.
Oh my gosh. So do you have any control over over the way they put it together?
Not at this point, but in subsequent seasons I will, because in my deal I become an executive producer in the 3rd season.
That's cool. It's exciting. So what other things do you have coming up for you going forward? in the near future?
Well, we just wrote a book called Crash Course in Love.
Okay.
It was released by Simon & Schuster last week, and it's about breaking down relationships to their fundamentals, finding, dating, and keeping somebody around. And we talk about managing perceptions, recognizing roadblocks, planning change to overcome those roadblocks, and to have more success in their love life.
Okay. Well, can I put myself on your lab table for a second and ask you for some advice?
Sure.
Okay. So, strong-willed woman, educated, funny, strong. For me to find someone a man who would not be intimidated by me, what would be the best approach for me to take?
Go older. Date someone older than you. 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years. Why is that?
Because, you're at a stage in your life where you need to meet somebody who's your equal or better.
Okay.
Most of the guys that are your age or younger probably haven't gotten to the level that you want them to be. And so the likelihood of you hitting it off with somebody like that is probably slim to none.
That's good advice. I think I'm going to go older, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For spending some time with us today. Okay, guys, we're going to be signing out for now. This is Michelle from MichaelaTV.com. Peace.